Hello students, this is Murari Daman. I am here to discussing about NEET Zoology. In NEET Zoology part, I am going to discuss about blood groups. So as you know, why do people need blood transfusion? Because when the people caused by the serious accidents or when the people suffering with a serious diseased conditions like anemia or some other kinds of diseases also, they require the blood transfusion. But without knowledge about blood groups, if we done the blood transfusion from the one person to another person, that may lead to the agglutination inside the blood vessels of the recipient. If the agglutination is happened inside the receiver's blood, sometimes that may be leads to the death of the recipient. So that's why before done the blood transfusion, we need complete knowledge about the blood groups. So whenever we are talking about the blood groups, we mention the two kinds of systems, such as one is ABO system and second one is the RH group system. ABO system and RH group system. For the first term, the blood groups were discovered by Karl Landsteiner in 1901. But Karl Landsteiner, as you know, we have the four types of blood groups. But among these four kinds of blood groups, only three blood groups were discovered by Karl Landsteiner, such as A, B and O. But the rest of the blood group, that is AB blood group was discovered by De Costello and Sturley during 1902. So these blood groups inherited from parents to offspring by multiple allelism. Then, what is multiple allelism? So before understanding about the multiple allelism, we need to know about the one kind of terminology, that is, what are alleles? Alleles nothing but the two alternatives of same gene are called alleles. Two alternative forms of same gene are called alleles. Two alternative forms of same gene are called alleles. As you know, in human beings there are different kinds of characteristics are present inside the body. There are so many traits or so many characters are present inside the human body. For example, the color of the skin, it's a kind of character. Shape of the nose, it's a kind of character. Shape of the ears, it's a kind of character. Like that, some thousands of characters are present inside the human body. But each and every character in human body, that is determined by a pair of alleles. Trait. Each and every trait determined by a pair of alleles. But blood groups, the blood groups also a kind of character, but the blood groups were determined by the three alleles. Three alleles. So here, what is multiple allelism? If any character or trait present inside the living body that is determined by three or more alleles at that time, that is known as multiple allelism. That is known as multiple allelism. Then what are the three alleles which are responsible for formation of blood groups or indicating the blood groups in the human body, such as IA, IB and IO. These three alleles which are indicating the blood groups in the human body. Blood group in the human body. Out of these three alleles, two alleles are dominated, but one is recessive. One is recessive. Then what are the dominated alleles among these three? IA, IB are dominated alleles. IO is recessive allele. IO is recessive allele. Now let us see what are the possible genotypes and what are the possible phenotypes are formed by these three kinds of alleles. Possible combinations: IA, 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 IO, IB, 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 IO, IA, IB, IO, IO. So these are the possible genotypes formed by these three alleles. Now, how many possible genotypes are formed by three alleles? There are six. There are six possible genotypes are formed by three alleles. Now let us see how many blood groups or phenotypes are formed by these three alleles. For example, IA, it helps to formation of homozygous blood group A. IAIO, heterozygous blood group B, blood group A, heterozygous blood group A. IB, homozygous blood group B. IBIO, heterozygous blood group B. IAIB, homozygous blood group AB. IOIO, homozygous blood group O. So these six genotypes helps to formation of how many types of blood groups? Let us see whether that is homozygous or heterozygous. But both are formed into blood group A. Whether that is the homozygous B or heterozygous B, both are indicating the blood group B. Homozygous AB blood group, that is AB. Here both genes are dominated. IA, IB both are dominated. The condition in which both alleles are dominated position, that kind of condition is known as codominance. IO, here both alleles are recessive in condition, but remember this is helps to formation of homozygous blood group O. So here how many types of blood groups or phenotypes are formed? A, B, AB, O. That means total blood groups are 4. So, the 3 alleles helps to formation of 6 genotypes and 4 phenotypes. 4 phenotypes are 4 blood groups. 4 phenotypes are 4 blood groups. Now let us see what is the thing which is responsible to make our blood groups A, B, AB and O. That is antigen. The antigens are always present on the surface of RBC. The antibodies are always present inside the plasma of the blood. But these antigens are responsible to making the blood groups like A, B, AB and O. Now let us see the individual blood groups, what kind of antigen and antibody they have. Blood group A. The persons with blood group A, this is RBC. The persons with blood group A, they have the antigen A on the surface of RBC. They have the antibody B in their plasma. Then what is the genetic? This is the plasma. You can assume this is the entire plasma. Within the plasma, blood corpuscles or blood cells are located. So this is the RBC. On the surface of RBC, they have antigen A. But in their plasma, they have antibody B. Then what is the genetic makeup of blood group A? Blood group A, which is formed by the alleles IA, IA or IA, IO. So the persons with blood group A, they can donate blood to the same group like to A blood group persons, and they can also give the blood to AB persons. Persons with blood group A, they can receive the blood from same A and O. A. Blood group B. Persons with blood group B, this is RBC, they have the antigen B on the surface of RBC and they have antibody A in their plasma. So this entire surface is plasma. Within the plasma, blood corpuscles are there. On the surface of RBC, antigen B is present. In their plasma, they have antibody A. Then what is the genetic makeup of blood group B? It is made up of IB, IB or IB, IO. The persons with blood group B, they can donate the blood to same blood group, that is to the B and AB. They can receive the blood from same blood group, that is B and O. Now, the third blood group, that is blood group AB. Persons with blood group AB, this is the RBC. They have antigen A, antigen B. They have antigen A, antigen B on the surface of RBC. They have antigen A and B on the surface of RBC, but they do not have antibodies in their plasma. They do not have antibodies in their plasma. What is the genetic makeup of AB blood group? IA, IB. Here both the alleles are a dominated condition. So this kind of condition is known as codominance. When the both alleles are in dominated condition for a particular trait or character, at that time that kind of condition is known as codominance. Then persons with AB blood group, they can donate the blood to AB only, but they can receive the blood from all kinds of blood groups, A, B, AB and O. Now let us see the blood group O. The persons with blood group O, they do not have antigens on RBC. So no antigen, but they have antibody A and B in their plasma. Antibody A and B in their plasma. Persons with blood group O, that O blood group is made up of, that means genetic makeup of O blood group, IO. Here both alleles are recessive alleles for this particular trait. Persons with O blood group, they can donate the blood to all. That means A, B, AB and O. But the persons with blood group O, they can receive blood from only same blood group, that is O. So here two kinds of special conditions are there. So persons with AB blood group are called universal recipients. Universal recipients. And the persons with blood group O, they can donate blood to all, because persons with O blood group, they do not have antigens. So that's why due to the lack of antigens, they can give the blood to all kinds of blood groups. That's why the persons with O blood group are called universal donors. Universal donors. So in the latter case also, in the AB blood group also, while we are discussing about the Rh antigen, the other two kinds of separate blood groups are there, AB positive, AB negative. In the O also, O negative, O positive are there. But here in this situation, the two subgroups present inside the AB, they are not called as the universal recipients. Only one, that is called A positive, is the universal recipient. Here also O positive, O negative also there. But here O positive, it is not universal donor. Only O negative is the universal donor. And we will discuss about the how the O negative and A positive, how the A positive is the universal recipient, how the O negative is the universal donor. We will discuss later class while we are discussing about the RH antigen. Now in the later class we will discuss about that, and another thing we are going to discuss about ABO incompatibility.